Coming up next on the morning show, daytime TV's #1 actress, One Life to Live's Erika Slezak tells you what's in store for Landview and Victoria Buchanan.
And a happy night indeed. Our next guest, fans will recognize as One Life to Live's Vicki Buchanan, who for 14 years has tried to maintain some decorum in the soap town of Landview, and who's also this year's Emmy Award-winning Erika Slezak. Please help me welcome. Nice to meet you. Did you see yourself going up there just now? We showed a little clip just before we came in to accept the Emmy. Do you remember that? I know.
That whole night is a bit of a fog. Other people tell me what I did and that I was charming and gracious, and I said, oh, I didn't fall up the steps. That's what I was glad I didn't
The important thing.
I have always wondered why on the Academy Awards they have dozens of stairs.
Yeah.
When you are nervous, the last thing you want to do is negotiate stairs.
A booby trap, right?
Yeah.
Were you surprised?
Was I surprised?
That you won this year?
I was very surprised that I won, yes. I think everybody, you secretly hope. You think, oh, I hope I win, I hope I win. But you cannot let yourself believe you will win. I think the preservation of the species indicates that you just can't let yourself hope that much.
Now, Vicki Buchanan, for 14 years, how would you describe Vicki? And I've seen Vicki for a few of those years, but has she changed over the years?
Oh, certainly, yes. I didn't play at first, you know. The character's been on as long as the show has been on, which I think is coming up to 16 years.
Right.
Gillian Spencer, who is now Daisy on All My Children, she played it originally. And in those days, Vicki had the split personality that you talked about with Nikki, and Gillian played all that. When I came on, Vicki had been cured.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thankfully.
Nikki has reappeared only in flashbacks and dream sequences since then, which is a shame because it's fun to play. But she's changed, certainly. She's matured and grown and hopefully developed a bit of a sense of humor.
Along the way.
Yeah.
We have a clip. Now, this is a great clip. In this scene, you, Vicki, just find out that your husband, Clint, has been having an affair.
Yes, he had a very brief...
How disgusting.
Well, no. It's very complicated, but he was being, I don't know, trapped or tricked.
He was an innocent victim?
Yeah, in a sense.
Right.
Well, that's what he said anyway. That's what he said.
Yeah. And her name was, the little vixen's name was Echo.
Echo.
All right? Okay, let's take a look at it. 3, 2, 1.
What are you going to do?
What am I going to do? I'm going to get my things together, lock up my desk, and go home because I have a dinner to go to tonight, and I have to be there.
I'm sorry, the timing's terrible.
I would think for an announcement like that, the timing would always be terrible. Please go away.
I'd like to mention that the actor in that clip was Clint Ritchie, who plays my husband, Clint Buchanan.
Does he get his, though? That happened a while back, right?
No, he didn't get his at all.
Is there no justice in daytime television?
Very little, very little.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he suffered a little bit, and then I, of course, took him back.
Of course, as always. How much of Vicki have you kind of assimilated and acquired?
Oh, I would think almost inseparable in many respects. The nature of the business is such that because we do so many shows a week, we do 5-hour shows a week.
People don't realize that. Now,
what is an extraordinarily difficult job?
Every day, what is it like? Just the shooting schedule.
We do a full-hour show every single day. Now, compared to nighttime television,
Right.
that's a lot of work. Nighttime, they do one show a week, a half-hour show a week, or they do a 1-hour show in 2 weeks.
Right.
We do an hour show every single day. So for everyone involved in the
script,
show, it's enormous.
right,
Yeah, the writers have to come up with an hour's worth of dialogue every day. So it's a very difficult job.
Do you ever wish you could play the vixen?
Oh, sure, sure.
Are we going to see the bad side of Vicky one of these days? Does Vicky have a bad side?
Well, she does, sure. Going back to what you were saying originally, how much is she me? Due to the nature of the business that we have to work so quickly, they do right to the actors' strengths. They should anyway, and in our case, on our show, I think they do. And so a lot of it is just you. And then, of course, you hopefully wouldn't put yourself in the situation that the characters get into.
Hopefully.
Vicky, of course, has a bad side. The writers don't like to show that as much as I would like them to, because every show has a sort of a one character who they hold up as a model.
Right.
And Vicky has been that character for a long time. But I have argued many times and said, she would lose her temper. She would go berserk. She would have a fit.
Yeah.
She would not behave like a lady.
Right. Which would be interesting.
Yeah.
Just before you go, I want to touch on family. Because your dad, Walter Slezak,
That's right.
who many of us know and certainly loved. What about your family now? You've got 2 kids.
Michael and Amanda.
Do you want them to follow in the family footsteps? They're only 4 and what is it,
2.5 and 4.5. I'm going to say hello to them. Hi, children. I don't really think I'd like them to, no.
No?
I certainly would not let them get
you were
involved
supported,
at this age.
though, right?
Well, I was and I wasn't. My mother and father would never have let me get involved very early. I think we made one appearance when we were all kids, and that's so my grandparents could see us in California. We did a live program with my father once we walked across the set.
But not
I would not let the kids get involved while they're little, and when they're grown up, you can't talk them out of it if they want to do it anyway. I'd rather they didn't. My husband says after Michael gets his law degree and Amanda gets her law degree, then they can do anything
It'll be
they
fine.
want.
Right. They still have plenty of time. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Coming up next here on the morning show, fried chicken at this hour. Still to come.